Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my grocery haul. Jamie's gonna be helping us today. Here, Bubba, say hi. Hi. So this is gonna be our Walmart grocery haul. Let me double check to see what we spent. I wanna say it was like $208, something like that. But this is just gonna be on groceries, no produce included. I think I got, look around, like potatoes and carrots. But I feel like the produce hasn't been the greatest from Walmart lately, so I'm gonna go to H-E-B tomorrow and get all of our fruits and then vegetables to roast with dinner. So that's the only thing that I really didn't get. So let me show you what we got. So I'm gonna start off with the cold refrigerated items so we can put those away sooner. So we got whole milk, organic 2% milk, orange juice, whipped cream for my coffee. And we also got some crescent rolls for breakfast for dinner for next week. Eggs were almost out. And bacon for breakfast for dinner. I don't like to do bacon all the time, but I like to bring it in sometimes because, let's face it, bacon is delicious. Yeah. And we got pancakes. We're going to have tilapia. I'll probably throw those in the air fryer this week, see how those taste. You want some milk? Jamie wants some, he's like, oh, milk, yummy. Okay, so we've got deli cheese. I'm also gonna get deli meat from H-E-B. I just like theirs better because you can request it to be shaved really thin. Rocky Road ice cream for my son Jackson. He really wanted some over the weekend. And we're almost out of the Danimals for breakfast for Jamie. Turkey hot dogs for lunches. Cheddar sticks for snacks and lunches, cauliflower pizza crust for Pizza Friday. I'm going to be making a beef stew from the Hocus Pocus cookbook. And we also have green juice that I'm almost out of, toothbrushes for the kids to replace those. And this is going to be for the some crusty bread for the beef stew that I'll be making. And for Fun Friday breakfast, I thought I would go ahead and get some donuts for the kids. This is for the cleaning the bathrooms, the bathtubs. And we could really use some more Lysol spray for whenever colds are coming through the house. Cold and flu season among us, so. And also tissues, of course, to go with that as well. And some pine nut hummus to go with our vegetables to snack on or for lunchtime. This is gonna go into the beef stew and some thyme as well for the beef stew. Okay, so moving along to the non-refrigerated items. We are almost out of goldfish. I hope this came like this. My grocery order was delivered from Walmart and it came kind of open like this, but I hope that all of the packages are in here. I'm gonna count them, make sure, but brown sugar. I'm gonna be making some caramel apples for the kids this weekend as a special treat. And 2 loaves of bread. This is the sub that we got. I really wanted wheat bread. It's white. It tastes really good, but I guess it's what happens whenever you okay, Papas? Sorry about that. You okay, Bubby? When you get your groceries delivered, sometimes that happens. Some cones for the kids when we have ice cream for dessert. And we're out of popcorn, so load that up. Stevia, we're almost out of that. Cheerios is a staple for my daughter. Anytime she doesn't want to eat what we're having for dinner, she eats this, which isn't the worst thing ever, I guess. So at least she's eating. We're almost out of Parmesan for our pizza and stuff. And this is also going to be for the caramel apples. And sourdough bread. We're going to have grilled cheese and tomato soup. This week, I think I'm going to buy this tomato soup from H-E-B. I love the La Madeleine tomato soup that comes in a jar, so I'll get that from H-E-B tomorrow. And crunch berries. So my son wanted these, but I told him we can only have them on the weekends because they're a lot higher in sugar than the other breakfast cereals. So special treat for the weekends. Pumpkin muffins when we're in a rush for breakfast. And Easy Mac mac and cheese. This is the only one that Paw Patrol comes in, so had to get that for my daughter. This I'm not happy with at all for the substitution. So I was gonna get the Count Chocula since Halloween time is kind of coming up, but the sugar is so much higher in these. So it has 14 grams of sugar. I feel like these are also pretty much like a weekend cereal too. But they subbed 2 boxes, so I might just return these, honestly. And let's see, sweetened condensed milk, that's for the caramel apples. Tomato paste for the beef stew. Jasmine rice is gonna go with the tilapia. This is also gonna be for the beef stew, and probably prep the rest of these just for when we want something to snack on or have for a side for lunches. We're almost out of ranch dressing, and also beef broth for the beef stew. So this is the Black Magic beef stew recipe I'll be making for dinner, and it's from the Hocus Pocus cookbook that I got from Target. It was such a good deal. It was 50% off, and I'll link it below, see if they still have it, but it was 50% off, and I had a $5 gift card from Target, so it was only $5, so I couldn't pass it up. So here are the ingredients that the recipe calls for if you want to take a screenshot of this or pause it and write the ingredients down. So I'm going to start off by prepping all of my produce and chopping everything up. I've already rinsed everything and soaked everything to clean it. What does the witch say? See?
She looks so cool.
She's making her black magic beef stew. Green stew for dinner.
Yes.
She's making green stew for dinner.
Jess, she looks so
And once my produce is prepped, you'll want to put a skillet on the stove over high heat and add your olive oil to it. I actually used a pot because I did not read through the recipe and didn't realize that it was a slow cooker meal, so that's why I'm using a pot, but I would use a skillet next time. And I'm adding all of my meat and generously salt and peppering the meat just to make sure it's seasoned enough. And then you'll want to brown it. Okay, so while the beef is browning in the pot, I'm going to spray my slow cooker with non-stick cooking spray. While I'm waiting on that, I'm just going to add my carrots, potatoes, and then I'm going to add, it calls for three cloves of garlic, but I only have 2 left. So I'm going to use the garlic slicer. I've never used this part before on my garlic press, but I've always been interested. See how it worked. Here it goes. Alright, pretty nice. One more time. So this swirl here. Oh, it just popped right up. And I'm also going to add the 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. So I feel like the beef has been browning long enough. So I'm going to add that to the slow cooker with the juices as well. As carefully as I can. There we go. And I'll be adding 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. And 4 cups of beef stock. we want to give that a good stir carefully because there's a lot of liquid in here. Try your best not to get everything all over the counter and make a big mess. Wash your fingers. Because who has time for that, right? So I am doing this at 8:30 in the morning, so that way it's done for dinner. I don't know, we eat dinner really early around here. We always try to eat dinner around 5 or 5:30. Just because I feel like with a family of 5, the bedtime routine takes forever. So we try to get a head start on it. Okay. I think that's a pretty good start. Best I could do. And I tend to undersalt things, so I'm told. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper on the top for the veggies. Just to avoid under-seasoning really well. And here we go. So I have my fresh herbs here. I have 3 sprigs of rosemary and 3 sprigs of thyme. The rosemary actually came from our rosemary plant outside, so it's extra fresh, just cut. So I'm gonna bundle these herbs. It also says to bundle, and let me see how many. 2 bay leaves, but I only have dried bay leaves, so I'm just gonna stick those on top and take them out before we eat the dinner. Yes, baby. Oh, those were those really hard candies that I was trying to make. So I was trying to make some caramel apples out of the cookbook, but I think I cooked the caramel too long and it became more like toffee.
Mom.
So nice little bow here. So you want to try to make sure that everything's pushed under.
My teacher?
No.
But before, Mom.
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Daddy about it. I might just throw them away because I don't want them to be hurting our teeth. And I'm gonna put this under as much as I can.
Okay.
Just so the potatoes and carrots get cooked all the way.
Okay.
And you'll want to throw this in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I press button here.
Yes, well next time you can press the button.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grab some bay leaves and just put those on top there. And then I'll just take them out before. 1, just for flavor. Not yet, baby, almost. And 2. You always gotta remember to take stuff like this out of this little cooker though. Because you don't want anybody to eat them. That won't be a fun surprise. Okay, so I'm gonna put the lid on. And then Jessa, you wanna press the buttons? Okay, Jessa's gonna help me cook dinner.
I want to cook dinner with you.
Yes, this is just the first part. So we're gonna press this button.
This one?
Yep.
My press it. Okay, Mom?
Okay. There you go. And then let's press this one. And then we want to press this one until we see the number 7, okay? Keep going.
Wait, there more?
Keep going. Till we see 7.
Wait, there more? This one?
Do you see 7 yet?
No. This one?
Go ahead.
One more? That's
Uh-huh.
one more?
Yep.
7!
There we go. Good job. And then this one. And then this one. And then this one. Good job.
7.
So we'll put it on for 7 hours on low.
Mom, what?
Okay, so here's after 7 hours. And it smells so good. Seriously, it made the house smell amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead. Does it smell good, Jess? I'm gonna take out the bay leaves. It's our beef stew. Our magic witch beef stew. I will call it anything it takes to get her to try it.
It's for her.
Yeah. It was made by my little witchy. And then I know I have one more bay leaf. And just gotta find it. I think I put it over here. Maybe not. Gotta hunt for the bay leaf. Fun game. Oh, here it is. It's on the side. All right, found all the herbs, got those out of there. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and improvise again. I do not have any more beef stock, so I'm gonna be using chicken stock. So now at this point, it's about 30 minutes until dinner time. So I'm going to put 1/4 cup of flour and Jamie, no touch, buddy. 1/4 cup of chicken stock, even though it calls for beef stock. Close enough, right? Done is better than perfect. Whisk this together. I'm just gonna make like a slurry, kind of. And this will help to thicken the stew. Okay. So let's add this in. That together. It's pretty watery right now, so hopefully it thickens quite a bit when dinner's ready. But I'll probably use a slotted spoon for my kids, just so they don't get as much broth. They're not really big soup fans. But I like the soup. I like the broth because that way we can dip some crusty bread into it. So we're going to cover that and we're going to cook it on high for another 30 minutes. All right, and here's our delicious food for dinner. Yeah, let me know any other videos that you want to make, would like to see. And also I really, really appreciate you guys watching my channel. And I hope you guys come back for the next video. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. So you guys have a great rest of your day.